Good morning, Wednesday, August 16th. Welcome to the Bat Extra Release Show on Covers. I'm Josh Ingles. He's Derek Carty. These are his numbers. Solid day last night. Plus 4.35 units. The combo of LaCastro and his name escapes me now. Mendick. Yeah. Especially when they came in and they brought in the left-handed hitter for the guy in front of him there in the seventh, and there was a chance that neither of them could go in the ninth, but pretty sexy to catch the double plus 160s there in a game that, I mean, it was a tight game before things got blown out. So some plus money there. The social play hits, and we almost snuck out the Hudson over 5.5 that looked dead.
Yeah.
But they gave him the long leash. That's what the bet was on. The bet was on a longer leash than normal, and he got his long leash. He just didn't give up as many hits. So a sad day in the market today. Just probably one of the stalest days we've seen. EV Analytics was unavailable for a couple hours this morning, which I was like, fantastic. We're going to get some great numbers because people can't get to it. And I was absolutely surprised at what was available when things popped open, and it's not great. So the show is not as big as the other ones, but let's get to the release procedure so we can get this number because everything is falling. It might have something to do with Wednesdays and the getaway games. We'll tell you what book we're betting at to get the best odds, hopefully some secondary books. Then we'll tell you what prop market we're betting on. Give you some time. They'll tell you the team, the player, and then the bet over under, making sure to give you some time along the way so that everybody can get that number. Hi to everybody there in the chat. Yes, the Yankees do suck. Yes, Severino is awful. Your projection on him was better than my projection, but the under 6.5 was a beautiful thing yesterday. 6.5 for a guy that's on fringe was a pretty big number. Let's get it in now. Release number 1. We are at Bet365. Do you have the secondary books available? Because we just added this one.
DK, PointsBet, and American Betway are each 5 points off last I looked.
Yeah. Knew there were some plus 110s out there. So we're at 365. We're going to go to one of the later games here. Baltimore at San Diego. The Orioles at the Padres. Congrats to Jack Flaherty under bettors last night. That was one of the easiest bets ever. He had a rough go at Petco yesterday. Let's head over to pitcher strikeouts. Yeah, the Braves are the best offense in MLB. Obviously, it's not even up for debate. The difference between 1 and 2 is so substantial how good they are. The best hitting team last 7, last 14, last 30, and over the year. Albies goes out and they just put Michael Harris in the 2 spot, and it's the same offense.
Yeah, they're so good.
All right, fantastic. Now, numbers there. Before we give it out, do us a favor there in the chat to the 122 people I'm seeing live. Give us a little like, give us a little subscribe here to notify you guys when we're going every Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, 9:15. Release number 1. Baltimore starting pitcher Dean Kremer. Under 4.5 strikeouts plus 115. Kramer under 4.5 strikeouts plus 115. Let us know if you're betting it somewhere else on those secondary books, if those prices are moving, or if you got the plus 110. Pinnacle at minus 103. Sub K pretty pitching guy facing. Hey, let's not discount leadoff hitter Kim, who is absolutely raking. He's putting up insane. He's been putting up Acuna numbers over the last 30 days, other than the stolen bases. But I mean, no one's raking as much as he is. But I mean, you still got to go Kim, Tatis, Soto, Machado, Bogarts, and maybe even you can throw Jake Cronenworth there down at the 6 hole. He does bang in some RBIs with all the guys that are in front of him. What are the projections here for the Baltimore starter?
Projection here is 4.37. So I mean, we said it at the top of the show. The market is this might be the worst day we've seen all year in terms of like finding good bets. The stuff we were on earlier has all moved. This is kind of a fringier one. Like, it's a good play. It's not an amazing one. It projects to win 56% of the time at plus 115. Like, that's fine. That's positive expected value. It's not massive. he's facing a Padres lineup that is really good, that is very low strikeout. And we're getting a little bit of edge because of that, but it's not anything massive.
As we're looking at some things that were on the slate, but were so fringe that 5 points, 10 points of movement kind of wiped out all the value. We didn't hit Oviedo last week on his under. He hit his unders last week. But now we're seeing the 4.5 to plus 115. That was gone. We're looking at the 4.5 there. That kind of moved to 110 at 365. Blake's now overs got
out there later. Yeah. Yeah, that's not
Blake's
even
now overs got hit hard. I mean, his set over 17.5 outs was about minus 130 this morning, and Pinnacle was about minus 200. So there was some value there, but that's gone. And then the Kenta Maeda steam picked up this morning heavily on the over 5.5 strikeouts. It was looking, I think you could get it about minus 130, and that's just, we're looking at minus 170s now.
Yeah, it's just everything that was at all viable moved. And that's just the way it is sometimes. You got to get ahead of the market. Some days the market doesn't give you anything, and so you don't force it. Today we have one solid play, and that's it. We're not going to force any others. Definitely keep an eye on the social, because if anything pops up throughout the day, I'll definitely try to get some more plays out for you guys.
It's almost like these markets become more efficient at the 120 game mark. Call me crazy, but yeah, it's what to expect at this point of the year. And then once you get into playoff baseball, efficiency's out the window, and can't wait for some under pitching outs, because, oh boy, managers get a little excited in the playoffs and just say, no, that's it. He's gone. So that's where we are today. Just a creamer under 4.5 Ks plus 115. Apologies on the late game, but like Derek said, follow the Covers Twitter page for social release today. I don't think we have any player props in Wrigley available right now. We're seeing massive winds blowing out. They just released the total 11. Opened at 9.5 last night. DK took it down, reopened around 11. So there could be some serious some serious unders on the pitching side going there. So follow Twitter's covered account. Follow us here every Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, 9:15. Solid day yesterday, Derek. Let's get this late one, and we'll be following the markets. So follow us. I'm Josh Ingles. He's Derek Carty. This is the Bat X Release Show on Covers. We'll see you back here Friday, 9:15.